Nancy Drew games, if you have like a modern Windows 10 computer, you're not going to struggle to run this. Here, I'll show you something real quick. I'm running at, I mean, my monitor only supports 1080p, but I'm running at Ultra. And obviously not having any real issue here at all. And it actually, I tested earlier, it's running at my monitor speed, which is 144. So yeah, quality-wise, this game has got 0 stutters. I remember Midnight in Salem, it had some stutters. It was definitely, you know, a little rough to run that one. But this one, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. Okay, so now we got to put it all together. I don't know. There's something about the first one that's bugging me. Like, why is it 2 snakes? I don't understand that one. But anyways, let's see what we got here.
Please remember to be careful.
Can I... Oh, I gotta... Oh no, okay, I don't have to. Gotcha. Yeah, see, there is no snake in here. So, the first one's not a snake. That one for sure. That's for sure. And that's for sure. Hey Gibbs, does Nancy Drew game look like Zoom in Google Maps? I'm not sure. I mean, it kind of has that sort of fully realized 3-dimensional space, if that's what you mean. But I mean, you can play with controls that feel like Google Maps, or you can play like with the full modern controls and you can walk around freely. It was a tree for the first one? I don't think it was a tree. Okay, so let's look at the poem one more time. First seek the jeweled craft of the Father Cain. Okay, so Father Cain, that's like a priest, right? Follow the path of the creature, so that's the Ouroboros. The symbol of he who bestowed the honor of the night, so that was the two-headed eagle thing. And then the winding stairs find those omens, strikes of midnight, so that's the Skelly. I think this is more a priestly thing, which is that...
that is a priceless artifact, don't forget.
It makes me think of the, like, it's the holy, like, the holy grenade, you know? I think it's this thing. Maybe. Yep.
This one has a mark on it.
Whoa.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Ip, ip, ip. Oh, it's a royal apple, isn't it? That's what that thing's called.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Yeah, exactly. The holy hand grenade, exactly. Okay, so is that it? We just give up on this? So how do I get there? I can't really see it.
Not so fast. You managed to open the artifact?
Yep.
I hope you don't mind. It's kind of what I do.
It does not appear to be damaged, and I had been looking forward to seeing inside. Just make no habit of touching exhibits.
I understand. I am curious, though.
We found it in the original royal palace structure in the tunnels beneath the castle complex recently. It dates back to the 9th and 10th century.
What are these tunnels?
You have not heard? Tunnels beneath Prague. from the times of nobles and kings. We're in the process of restoring them, but not all are safe.
The artifact seems very old. Whose was it?
Rudolph II. You will not know he ruled from 1576 to 1612, I believe.
Oh, yes, as Holy Roman Emperor. How did you deduce that? You could say I am professionally interested.
We found a note in the same tunnel from a council in his court. Lehman. He helped hide the artifact before the end of his reign.
Now that it's open, what will you do with the artifact?
I will keep it here until I am able to examine it privately and enter it into Degas. What difference is it to you? No more questions. I must go. Please view the exhibits that are open to you.
Wow. I just like... Okay, we just discovered a priceless artifact, and now he's the only one that's allowed to touch it without any kind of, you know... He sounds so exhausted. Alright, that's another one of those hello, goodbye conversations for the bingo card. This guy's animation talking is funny. Like funny odd or funny ha ha ha? He doesn't have the authority, right? Exactly. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Did we do this?
Can't check that off. I'm not done with that yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. That's done.
Okay, we did do this one.
That's done.
Yay!
Still I'm not done with that yet.
I don't know when we can take the haunted tour. Remember we were chased by that ghost skelly. Or ghost armor, right? Both? Yay. I'm watching your Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun with those. And we're not even done yet, either. Jesus, I'm not even sure if I'm halfway through Hogwarts.
Can't check. Still have
Okay,
to
so
do
how
that.
would I call the police? Just curious. 999? This is an emergency?
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Oscar's right in front of us. Alright, fine. Let's find out what Netty Boy's doing.
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my lovely phone voice, so...
No, I do not want to hear your phone voice. He is screening his calls, isn't he? Is he with another woman? Hans, what you got for me, bro?
Thank you for calling Second Shine, where your finest jewels shine again. Please listen to our menu as our options have changed. For English, press 1. All other languages, please remain on the line.
Let's just remain on the line.
To reach our CEO, Mr. Hans Feiersinger, please hold for his assistant. Mr. Feiersinger is not available at this time. Please hold for the next available operator. The operator is away at this time. Please call back during our regular business hours.
Press 1?
To reach our CEO...
I just need a human being. Get me out of this
I'm
robo
sorry,
crap.
you have entered an invalid number.
I want to hear the non-English version of that. I know that's an achievement, right?
Thank you for calling Second Shine, where your finest jewels shine again. Please listen to our menu as our options have changed. For English, press 1. All other languages, please remain
Oh,
on
okay.
the
Just
line.
remain on the line then. Remain on the line.
Unseren Geschäftsführer, Herrn Hans Feiersinger, zu sprechen, warten Sie bitte, bis Sie zu seiner Assistenz durchgestellt werden. Herr Feiersinger ist leider im Moment nicht verfügbar. Bitte warten Sie, bis Sie zum nächsten freien Mitarbeiter durchgestellt werden. Im Augenblick ist leider niemand verfügbar. Bitte versuchen Sie es während unserer normalen Geschäftszeiten noch einmal.
Oh, that's so cool. I love people when they talk in their language. It just sounds so good, you know? Feels a little too real, getting caught up in the frickin' IVR, or whatever the hell that thing's called. Can I just get out of here? Hey, we got the bilingual achievement. Speak French en français, s'il vous plaît. It sounded kind of German, right? It had that sort of similar notes, I guess you could call it. So I guess we should go see what this lady has anything to say.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, neither one of these two people are impressed with me. I think she caught him because he wouldn't let her inspect something, and she's like blackmailing this dude. And he's just a fraud. That's my guess. I think she's a criminal, and I think he's a fraud. But I could be wrong. And then don't get me started with Mr. Mustard. I think he's just sketchy, but I think he's also kind of naive. You know Mr. Mustard here? Can they relax their arms? Nope. Is that the right length for arms? I feel like that's okay, right? Those are some pretty tight pants, though. You know what? I think we've already... Oh, hello. Sorry, I was looking at your Nether Legion. Sorry. Pardon me. I was just looking for the brand of those pants you're wearing. I could use a pair. Okay, let's go. We need to go to the computer store / the analog and digital stores. I love that too. I wish I was good at speaking, learning other languages. Yes, I just love to hear people, even though I have no idea what they're talking about. I just love hearing their language. You know, oh, this lovely lady's over here too. She's kind of making her rounds. Is she like a spy, a CIA spy or something? Or Interpol, maybe? Hi there. Hello. She always seems like she's waiting for someone. No, I don't want to remove my photos. Game, you can't make me. Okay, I probably don't need all these with this, right? I mean, honestly, it's the same. It's a building. Whip-de-doo, right? I got her twice here. You know what? Let's get rid of the one that's far away. What else can we delete? Mustard? Not a chance. We need these because this tells a story. You know what I mean? It's a very well thought out story. Okay, kitty cat, we probably need to let go of a few of you. I hate to do it, but I think we got too many of you. Forcing me to manage my photo inventory? What is this? My frickin' iPhone? My iCloud is barking at me. Alright. That should give us a bit more freedom. I only know a little bit of French. I can read it better than I can speak it. I'm kind of the same. I can read it better than I can speak it. I can also hear it pretty well too, if that makes sense. But I don't know if I could write it. Not the cross shot? What do you mean not the cross shot? No, I was checking for the seam. Like the workmanship, right? Yeah, Nancy just wanted to check out the workmanship there. Alright, let's go into the Apple store. I love how this side of the store is all ultra modern. And then this is like all old school. This is great. Hey, who's this guy? Hi there.
Dobry den. Are you looking for Elka?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Whoa, we got some conversations we need to be had here.
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fix old marionettes and automatons, but some tricks got lost along the way.
So you can't turn lead into gold?
Ha! I would not be here if I could.
Fair enough.
I mean, for example, the old case right there.
What about it?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago, sometime during the 16th century. I could never find a way to open it without breaking it. That I won't do.
May I give it a closer look?
Please, be careful.
Of course I'll be careful. I actually love the sound of Spanish. And I also like Portuguese too. Italian is nice. Yep, Italian is very nice.
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Not molds, schematics. In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape. Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys. They are more delicate. So they say.
If the schematics for the original keys still exist, where would they be?
Hidden. If they were hidden by the alchemists who made them, they would have locked them away somewhere they could never be found. But not with a key.
Then how? Do you think they still exist?
Alchemists were very clever. The schematics could have been destroyed by now.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard a lot of Welsh. Like, even when I think of, like, Irish, right? Scottish, obviously, I've heard a ton of Scottish, and even just British. I think all those islands have some nice accents, too. Whether it's Irish, Welsh, Scottish, English, you know? Good stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are afraid of them?
Should I be?
No. They would not bother tourists.
How do you know that?
That's sketchy.
Why would they? It attracts the wrong attention.
Have you encountered the Residente? Would you know how to reach them?
They don't bother old men either.
Yeah, I had a buddy in university who was from Iceland. So I got exposed to Icelandic? Is that the right way to say that?
You have filled a few holes in my knowledge. Thank you.
At least someone is interested in what I know.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
They're like literally sharing the same physical building. How much more time together do they need? Yeah, even like, I have, maybe not as much Norwegian I haven't heard, but I've heard plenty of Swedish and plenty of Finnish too. Okay, so let's go, I guess, talk to... Oh wait, where's this case he wants me to... Well, it must be that over there, right? I think. Hey, at least we don't have actual piano music right now. Huh. Okay. Oh, I have a key. Oh, maybe... Can I just... I don't know if this key will work here, but... No, okay, fine. Let's try take another crack at this. There must be something here I can press. There's a town in Wales with 52 letters? Damn. Okay, this definitely looks like something I can put my finger into. Right? I can put my finger right here. Oh, okay. That did a thing. I just gotta touch it and find where else I can press. Oh, there, I can put my finger right there. And I see that I can touch these bolts too. Do we just like go for it? Oh. Okay, so it's gonna be brute force here. I see. Seriously? Okay, one. Oh, you know what? I'm probably gonna write this down, aren't I? Boom, 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 boom. So let me see here. There's 4 there and 4 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I using numbers? That's so dumb. Okay, that's first. That's second. I don't know if maybe we do all these. Nope. Okay, so we got to move to the other side. I don't really see anything that's a giveaway here. There's no like fingerprints or dust or whatever. Okay, so that's 3/3 over there. What else we got? Nope. Here we go. Let the games begin. Alright, that's 4th. So let's assume that this is 5th. Crap. No such luck for that one either. Alright, so that's 5th. So let's just go back to the left here. Oh, I had a 1 in 3 chance of getting that right. There you go. That's 6th. Let's go here. Alright, fine. So that's got to be 7th, and then that's 8th. Alright, we're good to go. So we got 1, 2, 3. Hooray!
Let's take a closer look.
Look what we found. Look at this little buddy. Oh, that looks familiar.
Have I seen the symbol before?
Yeah. We sure have.
Have I seen the symbol before?
Yes, we have. Well, bro, I opened up your fancy case. This guy's over here just... What are you doing over there?
Dobry den. Are you looking for Elka?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah. Finnish is cool. I learned a few words because I like some of their music. Right, exactly.
I should get going.
Yeah.
Isn't it neat when you hear somebody talk and they're like, you know, in their normal, language, and then when they switch to like English and they sound British? I always find that fascinating. They'll talk in their, home language, if you will, first language, and then, flick a switch, and now they're like from England all of a sudden. Neato. Elika, are you hacking anybody else's computers? By the way, I've been hitting on Mr. Mustard Man for you.
Hello, what can I do for you?
So remember earlier I had said that you could actually buy Elika's shirt today, right now, on her interactive website. And I think it's on like coffee cups and some other things too.
Does your grandfather only work here?
Work, yes. Hides at his desk and does who knows what else. Also, yes.
He's pretty secretive then.
My mother would say that is just how he is. Always tampering with something. And he should not be disturbed.
You never thought to sneak a peek?
To watch him tinker with puppets? No, thank you. I prefer computers. They are more challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Were you close to your mother?
She passed when I was young. She was everything to me.
I'm sorry. I know what that's like.
I'm sorry to hear that. My mom was killed, hit by a car on an errand, so they say.
You don't sound convinced.
It was the middle of the night. What errand would she run? But my grandfather would say no more about it.
What do you think happened?
She was hit by a car. More than that, I can't know.
I'm very sorry. I could...
No, what's done is done. What about your mother? How did it happen?
Ooh.
Suddenly. Like yours. If you ever need to talk...
It was a long time ago, and we're here now.
Same with my mom. How old was Nancy when her mother passed? Was she a teenager or was she like a youngster? Because I feel like every game, her mother's not been around, right?
So you really don't know more about Radek?
He's pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
I meant about what he does. He's so passionate about his craft, even in our modern age.
I have never asked. He has a mysterious quality to him. I trip over my words when he is around.
Aww.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
It is true. I am not as friendly as I appear.
Where's Bess?
So you don't know how he spends his time?
He speaks mostly with my grandfather. You would have to ask him.
Where's Bess when you need somebody else to talk about cute boys? Does Nancy get older in the games and books? I don't think so. I don't think so. Gibbs, when do you think there'll be another game? Honestly, Grimy, I hope they do well selling this one. Because I'll be honest with you, like, from my perspective, this is one of the best Nancy Drew games in years. And I mean, that's kind of a bit weird because we haven't had one in 5 years, but I would even go back and saying I like this better than Labyrinth of Lies. I think it's, from like a 2024 perspective, it's high polish. It goes very well. Like, it feels like a very modern adventure mystery game. So, are they going to go to like 2 a year? Probably not. Are they going to be able to maybe get one every year, every other year? That would be nice. You know, if we could get a Nancy Drew every other year and make it high quality. I don't think we want them to pump them out like they used to, you know? So we'll see.
I should get going.
Of course.
Yes, that's right. We do learn more about Mom in the Silent Spa game. That is correct. All right, now what do we want to do? Holy moly. So let's have a look at our book here. We definitely did that.
Can't check that. I'm not done with that yet.
Wait, what? I thought we did this already. Oh, okay, we gotta go back to the artifact. Guess we haven't really talked about alchemy much, have we?
I'm not done with that yet.
Huh. No screen tear? No, not at all. Not at all. I like this, based on what I've seen relative to like Midnight in Salem, this is 10 times better in terms of the technology. Like I said to you earlier, I'm running this thing at Ultra and having no issues. Now, bear in mind, you know, my computer isn't like state of the art, but it's not like an old entry-level Windows 10 machine, but like I don't think you'd be able to run this on a Windows 7. Well, I mean, it's not even in the minimum requirements, so I just want to take a picture of the sun. Sorry, I got a little distracted. That looks cool. But yeah, like it has everything that I like about these types of games. The story's got some good intrigue to it. We've got a bit of back and forth, but it's in relatively close quarters. Think about it. How many Nancy Drew games have you been able to explore outside with a skybox? Name one that we've been able to go outside like this and see the sky. And yeah, sure, like the clouds aren't moving or whatever, but it's a skybox, right? Anti-aliasing? I don't know. I just set it to whatever the default was. So Ultra, HDR, Ultra, anti-aliasing, X8X, right? Crowd size. I didn't even know we could so we could cut the number of people down. So look, listen, like this obviously gives you the option to scale down. But like I said to you, I'm running this at my maximum frame rate for my computer, which is shocking to me, okay? Because I struggled to get Midnight in Salem running on a pretty decent computer at the time. So the technology in this is fantastic. And if they can truly, you know, take the learnings from developing this, like with the Unity engine, and maybe get a little bit quicker, I think the next few Nancy Drew games could truly become better and better. I honestly believe that. So yeah, this is, I have to say, I have nothing but high hopes. This is exactly what I was wishing for. I was cautiously optimistic. But having spent now almost 8 hours playing this game, I'm pleasantly surprised and excited to see what happens next. And I want to go to Prague, or Prague, I guess. I definitely want to go to Prague. Gibbs is already planning his next trip, right? But yeah, no, it's fabulous, and we've got more to go. I'm not even sure how far into the game we are. They said it was 20 hours, but I checked. When Midnight Salem, they said it was 15 hours, and it took me around 10. So if you do the math, if they say it's 20 hours, it might take me 15 hours maybe. So we'll get half of it done today, and we'll get the other half done tomorrow. That's the plan.